All right, so we've talked a lot about how to make your wife feel safe in a conflict by being that lighthouse, and how to stay grounded when she's feeling emotional, and how to recognize that when she's angry, it's usually coming from an undercurrent of fear. We also spoke about how to spot when her love switch goes off and how to see when she's wearing the bad mood glasses, right? And she can't see anything that you do in a positive light, in a positive frame. What we haven't covered yet is how the hell do we actually figure out what she's upset about? Because half the time it's confusing as hell, right? You're like, where did that come from? And what she's saying always doesn't line up with what she's feeling, right? Why? Because women don't speak in a straight line like men do, right? If a guy has an issue with his mate, he'll just say, hey man, you keep leaving the dishes in the sink and I'm sick of cleaning up after you, right? Done. The issue's been named, we dealt with it, it's sorted. If your wife is upset for the same reason, she might start talking about something that happened 6 months ago, or make a jab at you of how you never help out with anything. And it doesn't follow a straight line because the dishes aren't the problem, right? We know this. They're a symbol of a deeper emotional need that's not being met. And that's what we got to learn how to read. So, how do you do that? Right. You look for what I call the 4 S's. It's safe, seen, special, and supported. But these are the emotional safety zones that every woman needs to feel before she can relax within the relationship. So when she's upset, when she's cold, when she's nitpicking at small things, or she's just distant or irritable, right? Ask yourself, is she not feeling safe? Is she not feeling seen? Is she not feeling special? Or is she not feeling supported? Because I can guarantee you it's one of those 4 things, right? So I'll break it down for you. Supported is usually the easiest one to spot, right? She's probably feeling like everything's on her shoulders. She's carrying the load of the world on her back, right? Like she's doing all the parenting alone, or she's doing all the emotional lifting in the relationship. And that's where you hear comments like, I'm just tired of doing everything myself. Or she'll crack it about the dishes or the laundry or the morning routine. And these are all symptoms about the job. But the emotion is about not feeling supported. Seen is when she doesn't feel like you understand her. Like she's been trying to tell you how she feels, but you're not listening. She'll keep repeating the same story. She'll keep bringing up the same issues over and over because she doesn't feel like you get it. And this is where validation is your superpower, right? You don't need to just agree with her. You don't need to fix it. You just need to show her that you're actually listening, right? And now we'll move on to special. So special is a big one. And this is where she doesn't feel like she is chosen. When she feels like you've got eyes elsewhere or you're not appreciating her. Right. I'll give you an example of how this could play out, right? Let's just say you're at a coffee shop and you've ordered your coffee and you're having a chat to the barista. And it's nothing out of line. It's just the everyday conversation. You're just being polite. But on the way home in the car, your missus goes quiet, right? And she says something like, you're flirting with her, right? And now the logical part of your brain wants to go, the fuck are you talking about? I was just ordering a coffee. But don't go there, right? It's not going to help. It's not going to land for her. It's just going to make things worse. Instead, remember, this isn't about the barista. This is about her not feeling special in that moment. So instead of defending yourself, lean in and say something like, why the hell would I be flirting with her when I've got the most beautiful woman right here next to me? Or, you seriously think I'd be looking elsewhere when I get to wake up next to you? Right? This is going to make her feel seen. This is going to make her feel special, right? It's going to make her feel chosen. And now she feels safe. And just like that, the storm will pass by, right? And the last one is safety, right? That she feels safe. And this is the one that sits underneath it all. Your partner cannot stay in her feminine if she doesn't feel safe. And safety doesn't just mean physical safety. It means emotional safety. It means knowing that you're consistent, that you're calm, that you're not going to blow up or shut down or abandon her. And when she feels unsafe, her nervous system goes into high alert. right? She puts up her wall. She gets really cold. She'll start testing you because on a deep level, she's thinking, hey, can I actually rely on this guy? So the next time that she's upset, don't get stuck in trying to argue the facts, right? Don't try and make her wrong. Just ask yourself, is she feeling unsafe? Because she doesn't feel seen, she doesn't feel special, she doesn't feel supported right now. And then meet that need. That's how you get to the truth underneath the conflict. That's how you shift the energy. That's how you reconnect without having to fix